All right, hey, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. Call Lord Yamla Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to my apostles, to the bishops, to the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, which taught me this truth, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And also peace, love, blessings, and salutations unto the elect, man. All right, Shalom. And, in this lesson, I just want to go into how this truth is breaking the strongholds of all of the lies and all of the deceptions that this devil has been pushing out ever since he came back into power, man. This devil has just been on a spree of just, lies and deception. And he's pretty much created his whole false identity. He's based on these certain lies, right? You had that guy, Matt Walsh, which I don't really know too much about him, but, he was going into how he's proud pretty much that his forefathers and he's of the line of, conquerors, right? How they pretty much conquered, the Americas and so on and so forth. And, just very proud. And he was spewing a whole lot of lies and misinformation, man. OK, calling, the indigenous tribes that was over here, the Northern Kingdom, calling them savages, so on and so forth, as if, they didn't have any type of culture besides being savages. Right. But that's the devil for you. OK, but see, this truth is uprooting all of the lies and the deception that this devil has, built his reputation upon, man. And that's why when this devil falls, he's going to have the biggest downfall in the history of humankind. OK, and all we're doing is just teaching the word, man. OK, 2 Corinthians chapter 10. And I'm going to start at verse 4. I'll start at verse 3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. Right. This truth is all about being spiritual, not carnal. See, Esau is all about the flesh. He's sensual. Right. He's all about whatever feels good to the flesh. OK. And that's why this devil is having a troubling time combating this truth, because when it comes to this truth, it's all spiritual, man. OK. See, these false Israelite guys, Israelite camps and, these sellouts. Yeah, they can be bought. They can be bought and paid for and not teach the 100% truth. But it's certain men on this planet, right, that cannot be bought and paid for, who the Lord has a spirit of teaching nothing but 100% truth and facts of the truth, man, of the Bible and everything else, man, not holding anything back. Right. See, these men are the men that Esau fears. And when I say Esau, I'm speaking about these top wicked elites, man. They fear the true men of the Lord, man. OK, so that's why they're getting ready to bring the persecution and come down, against us physically, because spiritually they can't compete with us, man. And the Lord is going to handle everything in the physical. Right. That's why the Lord tells us not to be afraid of what is to come and the sufferings that we must face. Right. Pursuant to Revelation 2:10, which I may grab that. But I want to read this. 2 Corinthians 10:4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds. Right. So we don't have to go out and get a lot of, guns and weapons, to try to go up and physically fight against this devil. Right. We don't have to do that. See, the Lord made it to where all we got to do is just teach the word, man. And look at the state of the earth with us just teaching the word. Look at how everything and everybody is losing their minds. Everything is going downhill as far as the American experience. OK, this is all because of the truth. Right. All because, the Lord has his prophets out giving that warning. OK, it says, Salakia, let me do this real quick. Yeah, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. See, this is a battle. This is a war, but it's a spiritual war. It's a spiritual battle. These devils are really trying to, what's the word in them? Kidnap your souls, man. Okay, this devil is trying to take your soul, right? Through all of the wicked things that this devil is doing. Right. Certain vibrations that this devil knows how to tap into, and frequencies in the earth that this devil knows how to tap into that can alter your mind. OK, putting all manners of evil through their medium, right? Television, social media, right? Their mainstream media. It's an attack on your soul, man, on your spirit. Okay, especially you Israelites. Okay, but at the end of the day, the remnant will not be taken by this devil. Verse 5, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of the Most High, and breaking into captivity every thought to the obedience of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, so at the end of the day, this devil, he does a lot of boasting and he exudes pride and so on and so forth, right? Ultimately against the Most High, he's boasting himself against Yahweh Bashim Shai. And how do you think that's going to end for this devil, man? It's not going to end well. Okay. See, the Lord has his devil right exactly where he wants him. In the height of his pride, the Lord is about to bring him down, man. Okay. The next scripture I want to go into Luke, St. Luke, chapter 12, verse 2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. So this devil is being exposed, man. All of his wicked past and everything that he tried to bury, it's all coming up to the forefront, man. Right? Everything, all the wickedness that this devil has done is being brought out now. It's being spewed out, of course, by us, right, the prophets, but also by his own people. Okay, so that's why this devil now is trying to go into victim mode and try to play the victim. Oh, it's okay to be white. White lives matter. Okay. What's the other? All types of, it's okay to be white, so on and so forth, man. You know the rhetoric that this devil spews out, right? Going into when it comes into critical race theory. Oh, we don't want to teach our children, about the past. Leave that in the past of how they pretty much raped, robbed, murdered, pillaged the land of the Israelites, where it comes to the people and this large landmass known as America, which you had the Northern Kingdom over here, and they raped, robbed, and murdered the people that was already inhabiting this land. Okay, not knowing that the people that they were murdering were God's people. When it comes to the Southern Kingdom, they brought the Southern Kingdom over here to the Americas. So-called Negroes, so-called Haitians, so-called West Indians, right? Shipped them over here. Got a couple of 100 years of free slave labor off of the backs, okay, of the Israelites. And that's how this kingdom known as America was built up. Not off of no fucking hard work like these devils like to try to paint that picture. Oh, we the ones that built this society up. No, the fuck you didn't. Okay? But it's all good because all of, this devil's history is coming up to the forefront, man, to the point to where this devil is going to be ready to put hands on us. And that's what we want, because ultimately he's going to force the hand of the Heavenly Father. Right. So the Lord got these devils right where he wants them, man. So it's a wrap. All of his lies, and everything is being uncovered, man. OK, and his end is being made manifest. Verse 3, therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which ye have spoken in the ear in closets shall be proclaimed upon the housetop. So this devil can't hide anymore, man. Right? He cannot escape his judgment. He cannot escape, what's coming. Right? Let me get this in 2nd Esdras, the 9th chapter. And the 5th verse, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, right? So this devil's end is being made manifest, right? And this devil is getting ready to be taken down off of his high horse, man, right? Isaiah, the 14th chapter and the 12th verse. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? And I'm going to have to take it off airplane mode for a second because I want to go into a particular definition. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? And Lucifer just means light bearer. That's not another name for Satan or anything like that, like these Christians like to say. Lucifer just means bearer of light, light bearer, man. That's all that means. Okay. It says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Okay. And this devil has, pretty much, worn out, all the people, mainly the Israelites, right? But, also all the nations, man. Even weakening the planet Earth. So that's why everybody is about to come against this devil, man. Okay. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. Right now, yeah, this devil has his space force and so on and so forth. And he got his satellites out of space, so on and so forth, right? Trying to exalt himself, but also the Israelites are known as the stars, man. Okay, so ultimately, this devil is speaking about how he is over the Israelites, the Lord's people. It says, and I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. You see? So at the end of the day, that's the mindset of this devil, right? But the Lord says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? You see? So this devil, at the end of the day, when you go into this word heaven, it really is going into a being in a certain position, right? Now, when you see right there, root word etymology, ultimately it goes into being lofty, right? Being in a lofty position, because these devils are in power. They're enjoying their blessing, but they're in the final stages of their blessing, right? So these devils, they're about to be brought down from their lofty position, right? And ultimately, when they fall, Israel is going to come into power, right? 2nd Esdras 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Right. So these devils are in decline, man. Right. They're about to fall and be taken down from their lofty position, from being in power, from their rulership. And we're going to rule next. So this is why, we're all in great spirits, speaking about the true believers, because we see that the Lord is getting ready to take this devil down, man. Right. So at the end of the day, we just got to continue to wait upon the Lord, man. OK, and the Lord is going to do his thing. I'll end off on this, man. Revelation chapter 18, verse 23. And it reads, I'll start at verse 20. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High hath avenged you on her. Yeah, when the Lord takes this place down and takes this devil down, we're going to be rejoicing, man. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. And that's true justice, because America was established on violence, rape, robbery, and murder of the Israelites, deception, lies, so on and so forth. So it's only right that it goes down in violence, man. And Yahweh Shai is going to be the one to physically take this place down, man. You see? And the voice of harpers and musicians, and of pipers and trumpeters shall be heard no more at all in thee, and no craftsman of whatsoever craft he be shall be found any more in thee, and the sound of a millstone shall be heard no more at all in thee. Pretty much completely destitute, man, destroyed. Okay, and we're in the beginning stages of seeing America's decline, man. Okay, soon you ain't going to see people being able to work or make a living for themselves. This is going to be the new third world country. Okay, right before the Lord takes this place down. And the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. And in her was found the blood of the prophets and of saints and of all that were slain upon the earth. Right. But it says, and the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee. Yeah, their light is getting put out. They call themselves the Illuminati, the illuminated ones, but they don't have any light, man. They don't have any juice, right? At the end of the day, the Lord has completely, is about to completely take this devil down for good, man, right? So this is why we're in great experience, why we're in great spirits, because we're finally about to see the downfall of our enemies, man, and our chief enemy, Esau, Edom. And we're about to rise, man. The Lord's about to give us this glorious kingdom far greater than what we even know. OK, so we just got to remain, focused and keep our eyes on the prize, which is salvation. And Lord willing, we'll be up out of here very soon. Until next time, shalom.